Before the headlines, before the exile, Dulcie September was a teacher, a calm, determined voice in a Cape Town classroom who believed that education wasn't just about books, it was about dignity. But the country she lived in was built on control, on silence, and on fear.
This evening, I'm hoping to give the audience information about what is going on in South Africa. What it means to be in a regime, living in a regime like South Africa. What it means to have a state of emergency where the army and the police have full powers.
And like so many others who dared to question it, Dulcie was marked. In 1976, she was arrested under the so-called Terrorism Act. She spent 5 years in prison, much of that time spent in solitary confinement. But prison didn't break her. It sharpened her purpose. And after her release, Dulcie left South Africa and joined the African National Congress in exile. Her weapon wasn't violence, it was organization, diplomacy, truth. And by the 1980s, she had become the ANC's chief representative in France, Switzerland, and Luxembourg, holding international support and exposing what the regime back home tried to hide. And then she started asking dangerous questions.
What did she do to deserve what she got?
About arms deals, about money changing hands in the shadows between European companies and the regime. She kept notes. She spoke out. She named names.
The French state did not provide information requested by South Africa's Truth and Reconciliation Commission when members visited Paris. Yet Eugene de Kock, a death squad leader, had stated in April 1998 that Dulcie's death was probably linked to arms trading between Paris and Pretoria. He even mentioned the name of a former French paratrooper. But no one ever heard from Jean-Paul Guerrier, and no one knows where he is today.
And on the 29th of March in 1988, as she unlocked the ANC office in Paris, she was unalived in broad daylight.
She came out of the lift 5 times at close range and then in the back of the head. People disguised as painters had been spying on the office for several weeks. They were never seen again. In the last months of her life, she had told the communist mayor of Arcueil that she thought she was being followed. Not enough for the French government to grant her protection.
No one has been arrested. No one has been charged. No justice, not even today.
It is a mystery that remains unsolved 35 years after her assassination. Who pulled the trigger? And France's secret services been spying on her. And why could they not prevent her death? Did they even turn